Hello and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender Show. I'm Mal Lee, your host for this evening, and as they say, every other evening. And you're wondering, new look, don't cross the line uniform? Yes. And also, as you can see, no young commentators. It is half term, and I thought I'd be good and give them the night off, especially after two of them last week with Steve Smith. Absolutely brilliant, and I'm sure and hopefully you did watch it. Anyway, what do you think of the new uniform? Well, there you go. I'm now looking for new work, new job. Hopefully, I went for an interview. Lovely people in the interview, I must admit. And I'll just give a little hint, options, absolutely brilliant. Whether I've got it, I'm not too sure. But now you know I'm free and available. Sporty jobs, yes, that's why not. Look at us, Don't Cross the Line campaign. We're there for you in grassroots football. And I'm looking probably for a job if I'm not successful in the sport. Why not? So look at me, I'm available. I can do anything. I can walk the touchlines in a uniform if you want to. I'm not going to referee, no, unless we get referees wearing these uniforms. Maybe they'll be left alone. Never know, never know. Anyway, I'm in the suit because obviously I've been to an interview and I wanted to get back to the show, and unfortunately I didn't have Don't Cross the Line gear here. It was one of those, it was a late day. What could I say? I'm here and I do hope you like the new look. It's not going to stay, it'll be casual again, no doubt, tomorrow evening, because we're out and about, aren't we, at the North Liverpool JFL. And look at us, this is us. Don't Cross the Line. Child protection and safeguarding policy and procedures. That's us. Don't cross the line. We've got an employee handbook. Not that we're employing anyone, but you never know for the future. And as we say, for the future, as you know, we were successful in a lottery grant. And again, we're looking towards maybe young commentators. I'm looking for a student who's very, very good on film editing and wants to get involved. Get in touch with me. These are the positions that I'm looking for. We'll look for some volunteers as well, because I've got loads going on, especially towards safeguarding with the kids and the referees. That's going on within grassroots football. We want to do something that's a little bit different. So don't forget, we're coming up to our 20th anniversary, so we want to make a difference if we possibly can. And that's the way we act, bringing people together, and we have been since 2003, and we want to try and improve it if we can for the safety of others. And that's why we're here for Don't Cross the Line. That is what we tried to do. That's why I started the campaign, to make sure that everyone was safe, even you parents, mums, dads, grandparents, aunties, uncles. No one should have to go through abuse on the touchlines or anywhere else in society. Unfortunately, we're in a real world, aren't we? Well, in a real world, it'd be perfect, but it's not to be, it never will be, and we'll always have these procedures, policies, and the reason that all there is that everyone adheres to them, because we have to make them up. We have to make sure that kids are safe when they're playing football, kids are looked after. We all have a duty of care, and we want to put that into perspective. We want to make sure that everyone out there is enjoying themselves, because when we go to grassroots football, it's great to see the kids play, regardless of whose kids they are. It really is, because they're putting on a display that's unbelievable. Now, we've got an under-7s team, Don't Cross the Line, TXTL FC, Club TXTL FC, get that right, won't I? Anyway, we're doing rather well. We wanted to portray the message about respect, about Don't Cross the Line, about supporting our referees. And, do you know, the kids, these are 6s, 7s, they don't realise about being abusive, they don't know what it is, and we're instilling that as much as we possibly can. We're teaching them, and I want to do PowerPoint presentations. Some people don't like the word PowerPoint, but hey ho, that's what I want to try and do. And I want to bring parents, kids together, separate, obviously, because when you've got parents and kids, the kids are running around, want this, want that, but when you've got the kids there, with someone in the background, adults in the background, safeguarding policy and procedures, yes, we know that. We want to try and get the message across and see what their answers are, and we'll probably film something like that, if it's okay with the parents, but let's see what the answers are. And do you know what, I'm looking forward to it, because with them saying a lottery grant, We're bringing kids together, people together, adults together, committees together, committees who don't get the respect they deserve either. They're there week in, week out trying to put a game on for the kids and keep them off the streets. And that, you know, without these leagues, we wouldn't be anywhere within grassroots football, nowhere whatsoever. And it is great to see. It's hard work for them. I can imagine what they're going through. I see it all, hear it all, watch it all. And do you know what? I wore the t-shirt 40 odd years in grassroots football, trying to make a difference, and hopefully I have. And to be honest, with our football's governing bodies now, 20th anniversary and things that we're doing, and obviously the lottery grants, things are coming right to us. We have to do another programme, and I'm working on the programme, and I'll announce all that to you, and be looking for some more kids using our own as well. Perfect, as you see last week, and the other two, Oliver and Ben, will be exactly the same. And obviously we've given the night off to make a difference for them. They can all enjoy themselves with their families and friends, and we'll have them back in next week, young commentators, and we get these, what do we say? Let's say we get all these celebrities in for them. Wayne, no red card tonight, the kids will give you the break, but they'll tell you, they'll insist, Mal, you were here, Wayne wasn't, we want to give him a red card. And that's the way they are. Dan and Ben and all the lads, they want you here, they want your company, they want to hear what you have to say. And I know you sent a great message there the other day, and they were absolutely fantastic. And a lot have watched the show. And Kev Moore as well was in the studio on a Saturday. He's had a lot of views as well. That went down well, and I'm sure he enjoyed his little bit on the podcast show, as well as others coming, other guests are coming, managers. We're all open to it. Get in touch with myself, Mal, at don'ttexttheline.com. Come in and have your interview. Let's all talk away. Let's all make a difference within society at these sad times and these hard times at the moment. We know what everyone's going through. And also the support workers who work tough, hard, honestly, absolutely brilliant. And your nurses and doctors, here we go. This is me because I've got a suit on, praising everyone. But let us praise that the parents, I know what's going through your mind there, the parents for good behaviour when they go out on the touchlines. It's only a minority, you know, who ruin it for everyone else. And we need to nip that in the bud. And we need to make sure that everyone is singing off the same song sheet, working together as a team. That's what jobs are all about, teamwork, team efforts, being part of it, making a difference. And that's the way Don't Cross the Line has been going for 20 years. You'd think I'd be on 100 grand a year, but I'm not. And I'm still looking for that satisfying job. Well, every job that I've done is satisfying. If I don't get this one, then I'll try elsewhere, but I'm available. All you budding employees out there know what work I can do, know what I'm about, and know my commitment is 150% when I go out to do a job. But hopefully I do Don't Cross the Line. I'm talking to everyone. That goes well, Ref Spec goes well. No Ref, No Games going great. Hearts of Gold, a charity that we're starting as well. We're all coming together, we're all being a team, we're all getting volunteers together. And as I say, I want to make sure we're making a difference, and we're doing these podcasts as well for the kids, bringing more kids in. And you'll see the young commentators going out and about very soon indeed with me, and talking to you, the parents, if you're all available. And they'll try and get one or two parents who have been irate, blame themselves for something that they've done. We'll get the kids to interview them. We might even get them in the studio, or we'll do it out and about, because the kids were brilliant. So, and now I'm so confident knowing that they can go out with a microphone, come back and we record it. And as I say, we get some sort of students out there who want to get involved with us, and the young lionesses as well. They're doing brilliant. I know they are. So well done to all you lionesses. You're doing a fantastic job, and I promise I'll try and get there to watch your game sometime. But everything is mounting up, piling up, and people are getting in touch with me, and I've got to go out and about, especially the weekends. So busy on the weekends. Well, as you all know, that's in my podcast show. I get out there to talk with the community, bring people together, talk to the managers, to the mums and dads, parents, even down in town. I'm bumped into people. And have you seen those fancy dress shops? Wow, I've never seen them. There's queues round the corners and everything like that. You couldn't go in and just buy one mask. You've got to buy a full outfit. So those fancy dress shops are making an absolute fortune. Imagine everyone there dressed up knocking on your door. Wow, just having a sip of tea. And for our SoundCloud listeners as well, just a sip of tea. Just bear with me 1 second. There we go. Gets the throat a little bit more moist because I've been drying up, and it's obviously because of non-stop talking. Anyway, we want to hear some positive stories this weekend. We want to get people together. If you want trophies, by the way, get in touch with me. I'm really going to town. And if you want your club logos, get in touch with me as well. All iron on. Yes, I'm here today. I'm a salesman today. I'm selling everything, and I'm selling don't cross the line, and I'm selling respect, and I'm selling no ref, no game. And I don't mean literally. This is what I'm portraying. This is what I'm putting out, the message, so everyone is aware of what we're doing with Don't Cross the Line. We're out and about there to make a difference on the touchlines, off the touchlines, on the field of play, off the field of play. We just want to bring people together to enjoy their games of football. And what about Liverpool as well? They turned up, but we've got to hide in that first 20-30 minutes. We could have been 2-3 down, and it was the typical European game. We grinded it out, we played the game slow but surely, and we struck gold, and we got 3 goals, so there you go. But we just need to up our game. We've got Leeds tomorrow. Fingers crossed we turn up in the Premier League, because it's just been one of those things, and the amount of injuries that Liverpool Football Club have suffered, there's not just Klopp moaning, it's all the fans, but they're still getting behind them. They understand if they're not there, you've got to make do with someone else, and that's the way football goes. If a kid doesn't turn up for your game, someone else can take the position. It's as simple as that. Football goes on, doesn't it? We just go on, we don't moan about it, we have to play the game the way it is. What's the use of moaning? And I know everyone out there will be going, Klopp's always moaning about so many games. It is because the World Cup, but he has suffered injury after injury after injury, so you can't really blame the manager. He's putting the best team out that he possibly can, and he's still making a difference, so well done to Jurgen. And if your team's out there and they're all fighting for games, I wonder if Everton now are going to be on top of their game after their win. I'm sure they will, because that's their highest win all season, isn't it? So they're getting themselves together, they're making a difference. Football is back, the Premier League is back Saturday and Sunday, and will any teams slip up? You could look at Manchester City, goalless draw. You could say, well, okay, he rested most of the players. If he wanted to win, they could have won. But goalless draw, does that make a difference? They qualified, we qualified, a few qualified, and that's the Champions League for you. But football is so, I think we all love it, don't we? We do it week in, week out, night and day. We're watching these matches. It's absolutely brilliant to see and hear. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm in grassroots football forever and ever and ever, to bring you together, to make a difference together, to make sure all the kids are enjoying themselves, having a smile on their faces. We want to make a difference for your child. We're not there for us. It's not for our sake. We want everyone to enjoy their game of football, live the life of a child, and some irate adults will not allow that. We need them to move away. And we know that the FA and the county FAs are standing hard. They are making a difference. They are making a stance. And we should all work together and include them all in, include each other in, to make sure that we make a difference ourselves, because they have on the website as well a parent safeguarding course, around about 30 minutes to an hour. You can do it, it's free, and it gives you the insights of what should be happening, and for safeguarding reasons as well. So when anyone's watching this, if you haven't done that free course on the FA website, why not do it? Take it up and get yourself a certificate and show your coach, this is what I've got. Look, there's something there for everyone. Let's all bring each other together. Let's all make sure that the kids are safe. Let's have our welfare officers smiling rather than reporting, and the county FA, no fines rather than getting too many fines. If we can all work together and keep these fines down, I'm talking about off the pitch, not on the pitch. Kids will go in for a tackle, those fines will always come in. If the referee thinks it's gone over the top, excuse me as well, because my voice is going, because again I haven't shut up. You might see the microphone. These are what the kids are going to be using soon. Out and about, talking to you the parents, you the coaches, anyone who wants to be interviewed. I'm sure you'll all be up for it soon rather than later. Another sip of tea. So we'll be talking away to managers, coaches tomorrow. It'll be nice to catch up with the committee from the North Liverpool JFL. And on the Sunday it'd be nice to catch up to Dave Hill, one of the committee members or the main man behind the Walton Cater JFL League as well. We always have a little chat and see if I can make a difference. And the message is to all the parents on both sets, Jeffrey Humble, you might be doing it in your league, wherever you are, and I've noticed on the Saturday they're putting barriers up there now on the grass pitches, so adhere to the rules. I think your own barriers, I'm sure you bought them off the league now and put them up, take them down yourself, and the parents must respect them. I might walk around there tomorrow as well, I'm going to look at the barriers and see what they're like and see who's adhering to it, because we know there's plenty of people there on the Saturday league adhering to the league rules as well, and it's making a difference. If the committees are all out there voluntarily trying to make a difference to your game and help your child out, that's what it's all about. Let the kids play football, let the referees referee, and we all just give encouragement on and off the field of play. There's nothing about clapping. It's great, clapping, 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 every move. And it doesn't have to be just for your child, it can be for every child out there as well. And the referee, after the end of the game, that referee's walking past you, say, well in ref, whether it's your game or not, shake that hand of the referee. It makes a difference, you know. It really does. If you can make them feel welcome, there's no good turning around and blaming the referee if your game is over and you've lost that game. It's all about the kids' enjoyment. That's not mentioned just about the referee and they're getting accused of killing the kids' enjoyment. It's not the case. They're impartial. Remember, the referees are impartial. Yes, they get paid there. Without the referee, there is no game. We know that. So it's a saying. I know what you're saying out there. Well, we played without a referee. We do it ourselves every week. We're the managers. We haven't got a referee. Referee didn't turn up. We got on that game, and there was no referee there. But you were the referee, manager. You were the referee, and you take that referee, you take that manager off that pitch, and let the kids play. Would it happen? So think about it. No ref, no game. Trademarked by Don't Cross the Line. I've got to get that one in because that is trademark. We're all trademarked, and we're trying to make a difference. The reason we want to protect them is because we want to make our own brand, and it's a voluntary brand. It's a not-for-profit organisation. We're a community interest company, which means that everything that we do is for grassroots football, goes back there. We want to make a difference. Look at it, look around you, and everyone's welcome to come to this studio. It's laid on, I put the biscuits on up your own pocket, and the cups of tea, and the cups of coffee, and maybe some sweets as well. The kids are loving it when they come in. They get a nice bowl of sweets every Friday evening, and we just want to make a difference for them as well. And you can see the expert. We started off with about 15 kids, we had them all on there, online on courses. Now we brought them in, and you can see, and young Dan wants to be a referee. He's eager to be a referee on his 14th birthday. Not too sure about Jaden. He might move into that side of things because they look at the money side of things as well, and it helps their parents out because they're earning their own money. And I know many referees out there, young referees, who are out there making their fortunes and paying their own way on holidays and their own clothes. I'd love to know how much they've all earned just to go out and spend it, but they're enjoying themselves, making a difference, real difference. We want you to make a difference as well. When you go out this weekend, please remember it's about the kids playing football, it's about the referees refereeing, and it's about you encouraging both the kids and the referees, and also shaking the hands of the referee and the committees. Thank the committees at the end, please, for the amount of work and the job that they're doing. You might see Bob walking around, Dave walking around on the Saturday or the Sunday, turn around, put the thumbs up, shake the hand and go, thanks very much for putting these games on. Without you, there wouldn't be a league, the kids wouldn't be able to go anywhere, and there'd be no referees going there. So the committees are so important. Regardless of where you're based, my hat comes off to you. You're doing a brilliant job. Carry on the great work that you're doing, and we can all iron these problems out that we have with the minimum, just the small amount of people causing mayhem for everyone else. But if we all stick together, we all stand together, we can all make a difference together. It's all about everyone enjoying themselves, and this is what Don't Cross the Line and the Respect and No Ref No Game and Heart of Gold campaigns are all about. Making a difference within our society and also within grassroots football. So if you see me tomorrow, tell me what you thought about the new uniform that I'm wearing, the Don't Cross the Line, and we'll see you tomorrow evening at 7. In the meantime, enjoy your football, be good, applaud the kids, applaud the referee, and go home happy. We'll see you tomorrow at 7. Have a great evening. Good night, God bless.